Hi guys, I hope you be well. Welcome to this video, to this channel. I did this content, I started it especially for Filipinas, Philippine people, Philippine women, single mothers, whoever from your Philippine channel watching me. And I know at least one single mother watching it. This is about me, my life, and in the past, and actually I was asked by women I had long distance relationship. They asked me, why are you so long single? First of all, very easy, but not very easy to understand for Philippine people. They know in Philippines, German guys, some are typical German and they be shocked by how they are. And other Germans be maybe like me, absolutely not typical German. That's why I named my channel with this. Germany, to talk about, is, in cases like mine, shocking for Philippines. I am single since 2004. And before that, also, many times, many years, no girlfriend. In my childhood until my youth, I had the most girlfriends. Also, a few times sex, since I was 14. I be here very honest, for that you understand it. I did not expect it in my own country that this is happening. And the most time I was in my hometown. My youth was not full of love, not full of hot love, not of romantic and sex. No, absolutely not. My youth is a complete disaster. And then I joined channels in YouTube 2023 and continue until today from Philippine people about Philippines. I heard and seen them, watched them, a very different world of flirting, having sex and having relationships. I already, in my younger years of adult being, I would say since latest 1995, whereas I was 25, a little bit older. My birth year is 1996. Bullshit, 1996, yeah, sure. 1969. I was born in January. Always. Native Americans, Mexicans, Philippines, Thailand, people, a woman I met in Germany, very, very different than Germans. One time, in a discotheque, a big city called Hanover, I met with my friends, I remember until today, Mexican girl, very pretty, very hot, and her brother and some cousins. Very fast contact, at first a little bit conflict while dancing, and then he get into going in friendship, and the girl was single and was also fast flirting. This was so intense, we almost had sex on the dance floor. But She talked with others I don't know about. I was getting scared and in this way jealous, and they ended this. But it was a very different experience. And I talked to my friends, you know, I'm always ready to flirt, always ready to talk, but the most German standing stupid and mind sick around, waiting, don't talk, don't go to the man. I said, that's why I'm single. In Germany, you be judged for you don't talk to girls, you don't do nothing. And I say, what about that she get her ass moved to talk and flirt with a man? Not always the man is guilty, no. A big guilt is women. Here in Germany, these women, the most, are very sick in their heads. They do nothing. At the beginning, for me, was frustrating, depressive, sadness, and then slowly I was getting very angry and spoke out loud. And I said, you know what? I live in the wrong country. I'm fucking sick of all these people here. I don't feel like German. Absolutely not. No. And I know if I would live in Philippines, no, I would not be single. Absolutely not. This I know now. I was never violent against a girlfriend or a friend. No drugs, no smoking, no alcohol, parties with friends, sure, but I don't like parties except with friends or in family. And my past friends, it was friends, said, you know, you be a human, a man, you should not be single. And I said, I know this, but tell this German woman. I was in this time already so deeply, so hardly hurt in my heart and in my soul. To see, to watch, to make the experience how German people be, it made me very, very sad. And the people mostly don't care. I'm not the only one with this. Germany is very, very different. What I want in woman, I love long hair. I love long dark hair. I found out I love the Asian type. I love Native American type, but it is natural in me. I love this. And the kind you are, the art of human you be, the love giving, all giving, want respect, want family. And so more I was learning from these channels to tell, to teach about how the woman be, how single mothers be. I asked me, why then you be single? Because of the Philippine men. They only want fun, not responsible, irresponsible, don't want afford family. They only want fuck. I'm single since 20 years. No, I had no affairs. I was always afraid of affairs, afraid of sex relationships. Why? Very easy. There was a time, many years, if I would have sex, I would fall in love with a woman. But they don't. And then I was afraid I'm running after them. I cannot live with this. I'm then heartbroken. This way I never did this. There was a number of them offered me this. I would say at least 10 times. It's not much, but it was this case. The last, and somehow the last years, sure, the last 8 years, getting back until 2015, I was getting open. I opened myself and I was ready for affairs, but it's never happened because the way for the woman was much too long. And the difference is, in Philippines, you can get easy an affair, a sex relationship that can be changing into a life, into a real love. In Germany, you must pay everything, and in flirting, single sides. We have not your culture. We have culture. It is not this way. It's very, very different. All Philippines people, they work in Germany, they know this, they realizing this. Sure, they're searching a better life, a better job life, to get a good salary, good working time, good contracts, good employers, but the culture and the people be mostly very different. If you can good live with this, then you have a good life beyond your own culture, but also sometimes with other Philippine people, you can then enjoy Philippine life. Sure. And the more is I am multiple chemical sensitive. It means if I smell chemical stuffs, it's on that stuffs, softer or stronger and extremely, I get breathless. It's a super sensitive reaction of nature in me. I'm a high sensitive human. If this smell, this scents, perfume, hairspray, deo, then stuffs for cleaning clothes. If this is made chemical, many of these products stink massive. There are over 7 million stuffs of chemical smells and scents. And people, they are chemical sensitive like me, must live with this. We must get out of this stuff. Need then fresh air. Because this stuff is not natural. Of course, if a cow poops, oh, but it's still healthy. If a cat gets poop, but it's okay. You letting air through the room and finish. But a chemical made smell is extremely. Also cigarettes, the smoke. I must cough, I get no breath. I must get out of this stuff. It's not okay. And also, I don't like makeup on the women. I love it naturally. And I'm not outgoing. I'm not a tourist type. I'm not a restaurant type. I'm not a disco type. I'm not a bar type. Uh, I don't like traveling. I mean, travel to the woman to be in love with her, of course. But the normal, I want to see the world. I want to see this. I want to see this. I want experiences. No, I never was. I never will be. I don't need this because I am with myself in balance. My cultural interest, my spiritual interest, the true ancient Egypt. But I don't must travel to see the Egypt pyramids. For what? The only thing would be very perfect, would be in the king's chamber to get transformed. But it's not allowed. And it costs too much. Or look into a Japanese temple. For what? If I would have enough energy, my spiritual energy, I could travel in a spiritual voyage into a temple. I eat very healthy. Many German women don't. I have a big problem with this. They want cinema, they want outgoing. I'm absolutely not interested in this. A simple, good, comfortable life is for me absolutely enough. I was outgoing in my youth until I was 30. I was absolutely sick of this because you don't find contact, you're not connected, you stand around hours and it's all foreign people around you. Maybe a little group, a little clique, not clique, a little, yeah, a little party. And then, do we know you? Ah, my God, German. This is not like Philippines. It is not on me. I'm not selfish. I'm not arrogant. Philippine woman, they had contact with me, was wondering that I am single. And I explained this. And the long time of having no sex, everything what a relationship is, also in body contact, all the kissing, all the cuddling, all these things, my body and my soul shouting for it loudly. It is a very, very hot life. And yeah, the hard thing is, of course, like foreigners say, and like Filipinos say, if we get into the travel to Philippines, they think we be rich. No, the currency and the salary is very, very different. Almost $1 and €1 are 63 times Philippine pesos. If we get here to travel, at least in my case, it needs flight and hotel, €1,300. It's also almost $1,300. And now try to change this in pesos. It's massive more. I have here a complete household. A woman, if she comes to me, must only join me with her own clothes and the few things she have. Also, then after a time, her kids. I could also join to Philippines, but in this case, it needs a lot of money. My complete household, I would take the most with me, would be, I think, around 7,000 euro to transport this. Yes, 7,000. It has cost us as foreigners a lot of money to relocate to Philippines. The other way, it takes the Philippine woman is pushed to learn German. In other countries like Philippines, is it good? You only need at first, yeah, to speak English to understand it. But here you must learn German and willing to be married with a man. And this take at least 3 months for a visa, and you must have passport. In our case, for the first visiting, better for 4 weeks, you don't need passport. Passport, yes, but no visa. And enough money to live there. And this for also family or friends asked me, you be so long single. How you can live with this? Honestly, if I think about all that what I miss in woman, not only the sex, or everything in touching, everything in contact, I better don't think about this, because it's pure pain in soul, heart, and body. I was always, and I be always, ready to get a woman into my life from now to tomorrow. Every time she can join me. Of course, it's a big changing, and I wait since 20 years for this moment. 20 years I'm waiting for this moment that a woman come into my life. I have absolutely not problem that I be with her 24 hours. I would love to have this. Not like other Germans, they say, oh, I need my own room, I no time for me. No, I need time for me. No, I am ready to have you 24 hours around, and even then I would help you if you want work here. One woman I have on my hands, she's in a very, very horrible situation, working in Saudi Arabia, in Daman. I met her over 1 week ago. Then she told me, I'm not in Philippines, I'm in Saudi. I thought, oh, not again. I thought, okay, let's try. It's a terrible situation there. In the last days, I say, you know what? You won't go to another country, work there in a better situation. And I say, hey, I'm in love with you, baby. And you with me, you with me. Then I help you. I know there are programs, fuck damn it, to immigrate women and men from Philippines to countries, also to Germany, for work there, for have a better life there, better salary, freedom, and live with a man. I said, I know that this is possible. I must find out how, which way. And she said, even if I have no money? I said, yes, but surely they want then somehow this have back. I don't know until now how this exactly goes. And you must learn German. The only problem is you must study then the experience of your job, study this into a certification for Germany, because this is a need here. I'm very, very longing for a woman to have with me. If I won't jump at her, oh, let's have sex. No. For me, it is if I have the woman with me in my arms. Of course, hormones getting awake, but slowly like a volcano that slowly explodes. Enjoying this love like a luxury dinner. Every little slowly breathe in, slowly taste. Love, sex, erotic, smell, taste, slowly getting deeper and deeper and give me more lifelong. This is me. And you be yourself, getting independent, get, be yourself, and also the kids. In this case, I was many times thought about it. Are you ready to do this? Because I never had kids. I want, if this still is possible, at least one own kid. One of my own. But I love your kid or kids like my own. And they must be young, that I can see them growing up. I never had that choice. Not for myself. In this case, it's 3 of them. This is already very much. But I decided this then is that I thought I'm absolutely sick of this shit. Because all past relationships ended because they broke with me. One of Bible, the other one, I don't know. Completely unexpected. The other one, the third, after 4 weeks, lost patience to wait. But before, I love you too much, I be jealous. Yeah, but break up with, oh, I have no patience. You never loved me. Very easy. The other one, oh, I love you so most. I wait for you. And then after almost 2 months, while she was travel to her son 1 week, because he is in Bohol, she works in Marikina, suffering in this situation. Bye for now, my love. I go to the airport. I'm sorry that I sometimes upset. After I told, I'm not jealous. I'm nerved. I'm sad. I'm hurt because you're not deeply going communicate with me. You're connecting Facebook friends. She never get it. And then she break and I thought, you never really loved me. Or you're a fucking coward. And this was breaking me at this time. I was 7 days, 7 nights, many times, cry. Hardly broken hearted. And for this, I did a video. It is already published for everybody. Don't be to rush in love. Don't trust to rush in every way. If she say, hey, trust me, it was a mistake. I did. I mean, she was real. She was honest. All that what she told me, she showed me, it was real. But this one thing break, unexpected. Sorry, oh, I love you too, and I go to the airport with her cousin, who have an adult, now married boy, fucking around with an 18 or 20 years boy at the disco. This woman, I call a red flag. Her cousin, oh, my soulmate. No, absolutely not. Soulmate is a friend who thinks and feel in a way like you. This woman, absolutely not. This I must say, absolutely. No soulmate. Because she said, I don't entertain guys, I don't have sex with them, I wait for you. Yeah, the bad thing is, I still don't have the money. I'm self-employed since 2024. Was a hard fucking year. Worked very hard for months, getting angry in my work because it doesn't work like I wanted. I stepped into every trap was possible because some very stupid channels told about ways they was completely wrong, and I was very fucking angry about this. No income until at February I finally found the right way. I lost with this a whole year. A whole year I could know with that how the site now runs, my website, and would know how this runs, how many visitors, if I getting persons, if I getting income, but I don't know this. This makes very, very angry and frustrating. Since 1 or 2 months now, this thing runs, but it brings no income. And this is always a big risk for your self-employing with a website for affiliate. It's a disaster, especially if you have the plan to be together with a woman in a foreign country like Philippines, and you need the money. To give a woman, I needed also time to understand this, why the man must, oh, okay. The situation there, thousands of these women, single mothers. It is a cheap country. You have very big money if you relocate. It's 63 times more. But also this country have a very big problems. Much too too low salary, much too much work, hard work, and the government do nothing. More for tourists and industry, but not for the people. And then it's on you as foreigner to get the woman out of the situation she searching for this, but also with love, not a baggage or package. Of course you be then responsible, because this woman, not good situation, and the kids need also for school and other things money. But if this is for love and the situation to getting out her, and you become the full woman, everything what she is, her love, her respect, her caretaking, honesty, not scamming for the money, then I say, come on girl, let's do it. Very easy. If you have the money. And if you have not, you're fighting every day on your work to make this come true. This is the whole naked truth of our being. In my case, about my life. My father died 2020. He was the only one who was sad and say, "Ah, my God, when you find a woman, if you find and have kids, I'm not alive." That's right, he was the only one who spoke about. The rest of my family, all they care only about their own life. And the last days, I told this my mother very clearly and aggressive. I say, who cares about me? Who cares about my feelings? Nobody. Everybody talk and care about her own life. Nobody ask me how I feel all this life. This is Germany. And I must clearly say, if I would have at least 100,000 euro, what is millions in Philippines, I would plan to relocate because I'm sick of my country. The only difference is if a woman want to work here, want to live with me because I help her and I'm in love with her, it's better than a situation like in Saudi. She have freedom, she can do what she want, she can live how she want, she have a good work time, can eat as much as she want, she have love, and sometime whenever in future maybe she can bring her kids into this, because yeah, mother and kids separated, I would say, as long they be in school and must get their way, passing their way, finish their way in school, then this is so. But she have freedom, she have a partner, she have a good life, if she can live with this in a foreign country. And with this, I will end this video now. It's 37 minutes. It is for the first teaching about me enough. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it is good information for you about me. This is a big part of my life. In my interests, I don't need gaming, I don't need movies, I don't need series, TV series, I don't need all this stuff. Yes, my past is full of this. I've seen all that stuff too, but in your life, if you be a spiritual being, what I am, a high sensitive man, a high sensitive human being, you realize this is only to entertain you, not to say, oh, I could kick my time to death and the time is killing me, I don't know what I should do. Of course, there's people, oh my God, I'm surviving this weekend because I have this and this series or movie. For me, would be a disaster. In the past, very long ago, I felt the same. Because I was lonely, the loneliness was almost killing me. To have no woman, to have no girlfriend, this was the most hard pain for me, and not some fucking entertainment from video gaming or movies. If I would have a woman into my life, I would give a shit about this stuff. I didn't care about this. That is me. I don't need this stuff. Absolutely not. Bye for now. What I have completely forgotten. Now I must cut these videos together. I was growing up my school way without certification because of chemical sensitivity. I'm getting in my study for metal mechanic, 3 years and get certification. Only short time I was working in this, because if employers see your certification, oh, not so good, but okay, then you have a problem. Then I was soldier. Not what you think, I was not in war. In Germany is very different. Only 1 year, and the experience in this, I was not interested to do more time. Absolutely not. Until not today. In Germany, what should I say? Army, we have no army. It was in government time of, oh my God, I don't know these words for this. It is like a social year. You be soldier or you get for caretaking for people 12 months. Before this, it was 18 months or 2 years. My brother was for job soldier a few years. He has a higher rank. Here, as soldiers, to build an army, let me say this for information for you, we have a complete disaster. Our kind of defending must very big changing into an army and special forces. In my opinion, drill them, build this in a kind of like United States have. And then a foreign enemy fears us. And after the army, I said, I call it now this, for 12 months, I was searching for job. Already in this time, 1991 till 1995, we had problems in Germany to find a job for a mechanic being. For mechanic job. Fuck. I had problems with my spine, with my back, and the chemical stuffs. I was poisoned while my study for mechanic. But nobody could help me. Because until 2009, nobody knew what is multiple chemical sensitivity. That is Germany. I was getting then long time jobless, sick. And the first time I was trying a own website was 2009. But to build such a website like now was very, very hard. I could not pay this. Only then, finally, I could not believe it. I said, it is impossible to do all this. The things to build a website was much too hard. It was impossible. You must then be a coder or a software and IT expert, and I wasn't. Only then, 2023 until 2024, it was possible to build a website that is already exists and offers many things that you can easily build your own business. So I lost many years to get self-employed. This is my history. And I try everything, all what I can, to give you a better life, and you give me for this all what you be, all your love, all your trust, and I give you this back. This is me.